Hi, this is Xcode 4. I'm going to show you some of the new features that make coding a lot easier. Specifically how the link between what was Interface Builder and the source code editing views have become a lot closer, and this just speeds things up a lot. So I'm going to create a simple app. I'll call it Demo. Now storyboarding is something that's also new in Xcode 4. If you're going to create an app that has more than one or two pages or screens, definitely you should use storyboard. Automatic reference counting is the new memory management system that does away with releases and dealex, and you just need to use it from now on. It's that good. And this is it to start with. We're into the sort of summary page. This is useful for adjusting various settings at the moment. We don't need to worry about that. You'll see over on this side we've got our two view controllers, one for iPhone, one for iPad. We've got our app delegate, which is like the main thing where things get launched from, and something that manages the source code for these view controllers. I'll go to the iPhone view. I'm going to turn on this assistant editor view, and now we can see, if it's a little bit tight, we can see a graphical representation of our app where we can drag and drop stuff, and this is the source code. You can see under automatic as opposed to manual. Automatic will try and get the best file related to what it is that you're doing in the window above. Very useful. In this case it's got it spot on right. This is the header file that's associated with the nib file or xib file. And I'll show you just how much things have improved by just adding a text label here. This is going to say hello world when we're done with it, because that's the law. And I'm going to add a button here, and this is a button that when you click on it, and you'll know you should click on it because the title is Click Me, even though clicking is not something we do anymore, what with touchscreens, blah blah blah. So here's a button, here's a label. What's going to happen is you're going to tap on this button. It's going to change the text in the label. Now previously you had to enter a whole lot of code down here and somehow magically link it to this button to make stuff happen. Now all you have to do is hold down Control whilst you're hovering over the button, click and drag down into the code, and you can see that there's only one place where I can drop it. That's between in the interface definition, and you get this cute little pop-up, and now you've got an option here of three different things. Now just in case you can't remember, outlet is a way for the code to reference the object, the view, the button in this case, and you'd use that if, for example, you need to change the color of it, you need to change the text, you need to change the image. That outlet gives you a link to do that. We're more interested in action, which is a method that will be called whenever you do something to that object, in this case a button. You click on it, so we'll get a method. And the final option is outlet collection, which is a way of linking together lots of labels or controls or buttons. Every single one of the put it a different way, if you had 10 labels, you could link them all to one Outlook collection, and then you could quickly change the color of the text just with one command. So it's a very handy way of bundling together lots of controls. But let's stick with action, and you can see the event. This is the usual list of events, and we're going to have touch up inside, which is usual event that you deal with when you're tapping a button. You get to name it, so I'm going to pick something, tap the button, good as any, and connect, and that's all we need to do. And it's created the sort of method header, and then if I flip quickly to the M file, and to do that I hold down Control, Command and cursor up, you can see this is the usual boilerplate source code, but down at the bottom, look at that, it's added the method for us. Very nice. So I'll flip back to the header again. Now we're going to add a property to the text label. Hold down Control, drag it. I want the outlet. give it a name, my label. I always spell label wrong. Dyslexia, I think. And connect. Now we've got a nice pointer to this label. And again, when I flip back to the M file, I'll go up to the top here, and you can see it's even added this synthesize part. And if I wasn't using Arc to do the memory management, it would even have added it to an automatically created dealloc statement. That's how friendly it is. But back down to this handler for the button. All you have to do is remember the name of the thing you typed. Text equals hello world. Semicolon. And now when I run it, click run. Let's see what happens when I click on click me. Hold your breath. Drum roll. Hello world. Ta-da! So that is how easy it is now to create links between objects that you've added to the view and the source code. Thanks very much.